Namaskar. Welcome back to the example number 2 for the event marriage prospects. In this example, we studied a male chart who got married and we studied the destiny prospects on the marriage and also the timing of event with the help of the EPS tables in the previous video. The same example we are going to study with the help of the PILT table in this video. How the key planets will be useful in finding the destiny planets and also timing of event. Please keep it in mind that EPS table studying is most important. That itself is more than enough. Before coming to the PILT table analysis, there has to be understood that PILT table is going to be only additional tool, and only when you have a good confidence in the analyzing that EPS table, the method of analysis, then you can go to the PILT table, because PILT table sometime will have that 2-3 planets will be having similar significations, colors and all. So how to compare? For the comparative study, definitely we should have good command on the EPS table. So you can open that EPS table in the PILT table also, you can do it. So the important point is that please have a good practice on the EPS table analysis as we discussed in the previous video following the EPS table method of analysis. So now let us examine the PILT table. Example number 2, timing of marriage, role of key planets are the important points we are going to learn in this example. Now we are going to study this example with the help of the PILT table. This is the birth chart of that male native. Let us examine the PILT table. We have already examined the self-signification of all planets and given the colors for each planet based on their self-significant strengths, so that the colors only has been given here. Either you can use these colors or you can use the key planet shades, what software is, it is automatically, generating as per the program. But to make the continuation of that previous video, what are the colors we have given, the same thing has been given, because we studied in detail each planet and given the colors. Even then also we would have, some colors, same color would have been given to many planets. So for example, you can see here, Jupiter, Mercury, Mars are having pink shade, all mixed, we can say. But look at the signification of each planet. Mars, 6th lord, 11th lord occupying 4th house and 5th sublord. So it is having mixed signification. So pink shade has been given. Jupiter is 7th lord, 10th lord occupying 4th house and Lagna star lord and 10th sublord. It is also having some mixed signification, because 7th lord and 11th Lagna star lord is good. 10, 4 and 10 are not good. But when compared to the 6 and 4, 10, 4 and 10, it is not bad. So then moreover, Jupiter second planet Ketu is good significator, it's a green planet. In that case, Jupiter would have we would have given blue color instead of pink. So as I said that when we give some colors, then with some understanding would have given some colors. But you have to keep this in mind. Even after giving the color, also you can change. And whenever you study that PILT table, please keep open that self-signification table. Then only you can differentiate between the planets importantly with the same colors. Mercury, Lagna Lord, 4th Lord occupying 8th house and 216 Cuspal Star Lord and 2nd Sublord. So Rahu is good. So Mercury also is given pink because of the 4, 8 and 6. But Jupiter is not that way. So both Jupiter and Mercury has got pink shade. Out of them, Jupiter is comparatively better than the Mercury. That you have to keep it in mind, right? But Mercury also got some support because of the Rahu. So keeping in mind that self-signification, with the help of that self-signification table, if we are going to verify whenever we study a PILT table, because all planets are having that green, green, green. So what green? What signification they're having? Without knowing that, green indicating, yes, it is favorable. But with the help of the grouping of significations only, we can say which is better, because level-wise grouping is important. For that only EPS table is important. So when we are studying this PILT table, keep open that self-significations table. It will be more useful. And whenever you have a doubt or you want to do any comparative study or better understanding on each planet, double click on each planet, that EPS table will open, or you can swap to the house grouping table. You can verify. I think you are able to understand the necessity of the self-significations table and also study on the EPS table. Now let us examine the destiny. Seventh lord is Jupiter, and seventh sublord is Saturn. You can see Saturn has been given light pink. To differentiate between these pink, it has been given light pink because the seventh sublord and Lagna sublord and ninth lord, being the ninth lord, having got 1 and 7 is good, but eighth lord occupying fourth house, 10th star lord, and 4 and 8 sublord, it is mixed one. So it also would have been given pink, but to differentiate, because 7th sublord, it has been given light pink. So that 7th sublord is Saturn. In the star of your planet, Mars. Mars is also mixed key planet. And 12 level is Moon, is the one which is weak. And sublord again Saturn. Star lord of the sublord is Mars. So Saturn in the star of Mars, it is indicating some weakness, but not detrimental, right? That 12 level planet is reducing the favorable strain. Sublord planet against Saturn, it is also mixed. And you can see all planets are having the strong favorable green planets in their support. The two free planets. Free planet in the sense their strength is important because their influence will be strong. So now, but 7th sublord is not having any green planet in their rulers. Can check that Saturn is in bone sub. So let us check the sub-sublord of the Saturn also. Saturn's sub-sublord is Venus. So that Venus is the, green planet. I think it is a green planet. It means a favorable key planet. In that case, that Saturn will have a good support from the sub-sublord. Sub-sublord planet is Venus. That Venus is a free planet also. You can see Venus is a free planet and also good key planet. Only 12th lord or 12th sublord, but 5, 7, 3, 7, 11, Karma Trikon and the third sublord. Venus is a very good key planet that is playing at the sub-sublord. And you can see Saturn has got Venus in supports and also here also. So that way, Venus is forming rural link to this planet and this sublord. Thus all that destiny planet is getting the influence from the Venus and also Sun and Rahu. Venus is sub-sublord also. So destiny planet is supported by the sub-sublord and also other support planets rather than their rulers. Rulers are supportive with mixed significations, but not detrimental. So marriage is promised with some weakness, but it is not indicating any separation and all because Saturn is having no 6, 8, 12 and star lord Mars is also not having any 6th house connected to 8 and 12, rather 11 and 5 only, sublord against Saturn, and Venus itself, the sub-sublord is forming rodaling with good significations. So marital life is going to be moderate. So that Saturn is 7th cuspal sublord, the destiny planet is supportive for the marriage. Now, which are the favorable key planets of the destiny? Definitely Venus, right? Venus is the strong favorable key planet because that's all the destiny planet is under the influence of Venus and other favorable key planets. Sun is 3 and 7, it is present. And Rahu represents Mercury. So Rahu present at the supports because key planets which are in supports are also Rahu present. Rahu also good key planet. We can take that one. It's good. So Venus, Sun and Rahu are strong favorable key planet. And the other green planets Ketu. Ketu represents Jupiter. So Ketu 7 and 8. Yes, Ketu also. Rahu, Ketu, Venus and Sun are the strong favorable key planet of the destiny. Unfavorable key planet, all these pink shades are unfavorable. Not unfavorable, mixed key planets. That is, the destiny is becoming weakness because of this mixed key planet. So we have to keep this in mind. And now let us examine the Dasa Lord. The native at the time of marriage was running Sun Mahadasa. Sun is the one of the important key planets supporting the destiny that itself is ruling. Sun Mahadasa. Sun in own star and 2A level. Sun is 373737 and also having that Saturn. That is the destiny planet. It is having some weakness, but being the seventh cuspal sublord, its role is there at all levels. It is supportive. Its role is in the all levels. It is supportive for the seventh house matters because the destiny planet. But in addition to that, because it is having that eighth house also, and that also will cause some sort of obstacles that you have to keep it in mind. All levels influenced by the Saturn, it will give mixed results. But Sun is in own star and to a level, supported by Venus and Rahu, and sublord is Venus, forming ruler link. So Venus, our strong favorable key planet, Venus is playing role, Sun is also playing role, Rahu also playing role, and Saturn also playing role in the supports. But Saturn is actually a mixed key planet. Being the primary cuspal sublord planet, its role is supportive. But when all levels it is playing, it is indicating some weakness also that we have to keep it in mind. It will cause obstacles. So Sun Dasa is supportive, right? Sun Dasa is supportive for the marriage. Now, in the Sun Dasa, which Buddhi is strong enough to conduct the marriage? The Buddhi Lord should have the strong key planet of the Dasa Lord, that is Venus, and Sun should be there in the Buddhi. And it should be free from the unfavorable key planet, that is, the pink shade planet, light red planet, and of course, Saturn also, it is there in the ruler, then it will give mixed one. So we have to keep this in mind and we have to check it. Moon Buddhi, no, it will not favor. Mars Buddhi, no, it will not favor. Rahu Buddhi, Rahu is good. Star Lord is Jupiter, it is pink shade, but Star Lord is seventh Lord. It is representing Ketu, it is good. It is supportive, definitely, but it is not detrimental. But Star Lord has got some weakness, but further supported by the Star Lord or the Star Lord, that is the planet itself, Rahu is favoring. And Jupiter has got Venus in its supports, Ketu in its supports, Rahu in its supports, and Venus itself is the sublord. So the Dasa Lord's key planet Venus is playing, Sun is playing, and Venus is forming ruler link, and Rahu is playing, and Jupiter is also supporting, that is also playing. So unfavorable key planets are not playing in their rulers. That way Rahu is better. Rahu is better under the Sun. Important key planets, Venus is playing role here. And what about next planet, Jupiter? Jupiter is okay. It is seventh lord having some mixed signification, but not bad. Star level is Rahu. Rahu is good key planet at the star lord. And 2A level is Jupiter. Sub level is Ketu representing Jupiter. So star level Jupiter is good. Sub level is Ketu is good. Being the seventh lord in the star of green planet, sub of green planet is good only. And sub-sublord, star lord of the sublord is Sun. That is also good. Only thing is the role of Venus is not playing role directly. So in that case, Rahu is comparatively better than the Jupiter. So because the Buddhi Lord should be the strongest one. So in that case, Sun Dasa Rahu Buddhi is favorable than the Jupiter Buddhi. Definitely Saturn will not be favorable to act as the Buddhi Lord. We are looking for the Buddhi now, right? So the strongest Buddhi only will favor for the marriage. And Mercury also will not favor. Ketu also will not favor. Venus also will not favor. So in that case, under Sun Mahadasa, Rahu Buddhi is the strongest one, having got the key planet of the Dasa Lord Venus and Sun, and forming ruler link, and other levels also ruled by other strong favorable key planets. And when the Buddhi Lord is Rahu, the Antara Lord is none other than Jupiter, because Rahu in the star of Jupiter, Jupiter, Rahu, Venus are playing. Here, Rahu itself is the star Lord, and Jupiter is the one of the ruler of the Buddhi Lord and also seventh Lord. And in the star of Rahu, that is also supportive and a good key planet, and the sublord is Ketu and representing Jupiter and also good key planet. And also you can see Venus is playing role in supports, not in the direct level, so it is good. One thing you have to keep it in mind, whenever the source planet is primary ruler, seventh lord, let me open the EPS table, seventh lord, we need to be very careful. Star lord should not be having the sixth house, sixth lord or sixth sublord, or 8 and 12 if it is present. Seventh house matters will face obstacles or weakness. So that is not, it is not the case here. So instead of that, seventh lord is getting the support of this Rahu and further supported by Ketu. So that way that Jupiter is favorable. So in that case, the native got married in Sun Mahadasa, Rahu Buddhi and Jupiter Antra. So the key planet of the Dasa Lord, Venus and Sun are playing role strongly in the Rahu Buddhi, and the other rulers are also favorable and forming ruler link. And in the Rahu Buddhi, the key planets of the Buddhi Lord is Rahu, because Rahu is the Buddhi Lord itself. When Rahu itself is the Buddhi Lord and source planet is the key planet, definitely in the sub period Rahu role is important. Rahu itself is the star lord for the Jupiter, and sublord is Ketu, and that is representing Jupiter, and Sun is also playing. So that is comparatively better. And the other unfavorable key planet, Mars or Saturn, in Moon, are not playing role in their rulers. That it is good. I think we are able to understand how the key planets of the destiny in the Dasa and the Dasa Lord's key planet in the Buddhi Lord, and absence of the key planet in the Buddhi Lord, it is not making that planet is strong enough to conduct the event. These are the important points you have to keep it in mind when analysis. I think you're able to understand. We'll meet in the next video. Good luck.